Hello, playing Phoenix Wright, as always. We're in the middle of a trial, still about the murder of that doctor. Mia, Maya, you know the whole deal. So we're just going over that, Mystic Maya did in fact leave the room. We have witness testimony saying that Von Karma kind of agrees that it makes sense. So now we have it set up that Maya left the room, and they're saying that it was to talk to a specific person. So we're about to find out who the fuck that person is. The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eenie Miney. I think you can see where this is headed. Oh boy, dancing it up in the courtroom, cutting a rug in the court. Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is like Eenie Miney. I'm like researching like parapsychology stuff at the university. What is this parapsychology? Let's see. It's like, I guess most people call it occult stuff. Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means. Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself. Yes, sir. Now then, Miss Miney. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Faye. Is this correct? Well, like I guess. If that's the case, you guess? Is that... whatever. Then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor? Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some fucking balls. For my sake. Witness testimony after the murder. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. Oh my god, what a cute picture. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. Oh, God. Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying that the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Faye? Really now, Your Honor? Maya Faye was still in the middle of channeling at that time. Are you saying... oh, are you saying the spirit of this... that the spirit... oh. Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister? Yes, Mimi Miney. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic and a certified baddie. Oh. Well, this is... witness? Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what that terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear all about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course. Miss Miney, please. Oh, she's fucking focusing. My sister, like, this is what she said to me. Oh, we get a whole flashback. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Ooh! Terrible, terrible fate. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? Yeah, we're not blaming you. We're not mad that we're really not mad that the doctor's dead. She took her revenge? Are you sure that's what she said? Yes. Yeah. 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 That. Yes, she did. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor? I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge. It's a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this truth. And a little bow and a curtsy, and you're killing it, Von Karma, you're killing it! The end. That was like her inner monologue, by the way. What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for. This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix. Mia! What do you mean? It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies. Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the true... I'm fucking dyslexic. No, that's bad to say. I'm sorry. I'm fucking can't say words. I'm sorry. I can't read suddenly. I think I'm like 2 in my head. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the real truth behind this murder! Oof, the inflection. Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Cross-examination after the murder. Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Press. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it? Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition. Oh my god, period. Why is everybody here psychic? That it was going to totally be a seedy day. I could go for a seedy day with gum. Stop! Stop! Sia, stop! Yes, indeed. I see. Am I the only one who missed the fucking boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Oh, you haven't heard? A whole fucking murder. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. I don't think that's gonna be suspicious. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister! Press. Are you absolutely sure? I guess. You guess? Was it or was it not your sister who entered? Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith. First off, my name is not. Oh my god, whatever. And secondly, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Smart choice. Smart girl. Well, Mr. Wright? The defense rests. Mr. Wright, Phoenix Wright. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Miss Mimi Miney? I like having, we read this so long, so I was like happy in like a sad way. Doesn't seem suspicious. My sister, she like told me something like totally terrible. Let's press on that. Something terrible? What was this thing she told you? Huh? Like, didn't I just like tell you about it? Did you like forget already? Why does she dance like that? A foolish fool with a foolish sieve? Oh my god, sieve? Sev? Let me know. For a brain only speaks foolishly with foolish words. Well, oh, I hate that reference, so we're not going to do it. Anyway, should I ask to hear the story again? I mean, if they're giving me the option to do it, let's do it. I'm sorry, but could I hear the story one more time? Please fuck up this time. Like, sure, no problem. I can, like, tell it all... I'll even, like, tell it all spooky-like for you. That was no accident. Oh my god, we don't need to... Okay, I asked her to tell it again, and this is my fault. I was drugged with sleeping pills. Yeah, we've heard. I was murdered by that person. Boom, clap, the sound of my heart, the beat goes on and on. I'm sorry. The car blew up though. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair. Isn't it? Eenie. Oh my god, she is like, oh my god, the shimmy, it gets me every time. I hate her, I do. And really what made me initially hate her, before I learned that she's just a fucking miserable person to speak with, I didn't like her dancing. But it's the dancing now that almost makes her redeemable. The dancing's quite fun. Like, how is that? It was a little scary. Like, I'm sorry, maybe I like put too much spookiness into it. I know there has to be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this lie, didn't she? We can't rush this. Let's take it slowly, one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Don't give up, but don't get careless, okay? Remember, calm and collected. Like when the channeling start. Oh, yeah. Oh, fine, let's press this. Why is it always things I don't think to press that's like what needs to be pressed? Was that because of your sesame allergy, was it? I already pressed this. Oh my god, I pressed it already. I'm gonna cut real quick to just get out of this. Okay, like a little later, someone can be something new. Tell me about that. It was your sister? Wow, crazy. Do you know the time? Like maybe a little before 11 a.m. Something like that, I think. 11 a.m.? Yeah, like my stomach is totally ready for like food. No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time was it when someone came into your room? Oh, so like that's what... okay, like you should have been more like clear about it. Sorry? My bad, fine. No, it's okay. Like, it's really... Just, what time was it, ma'am? That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence? Oh, did I? So, like, what was I talking about again? Oh boy, playing dumb will get you so far in life. It really will. Witness about this person who entered the side room. What time was it? I was like, oh my god, don't leave my sister. Really? Are you absolutely sure? I guess. We just did this one too? You guess. Was it her nice sister in the room? Skip that. Well, Mr. Wright. The defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness. I finished saw Miss Mimi Miney. Oh, I hadn't seen her in so were you actually happy in a sad way? Prove it! You were happy in a sad way? Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister. But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again? But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult. But I like know all about the curing channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. Should I drop never? Question further. The old QF technique. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter? No. Like there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange. But, ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase, objection? Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright? This question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important? It's very important. It is very important. Although I don't know figure out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. That's me this whole game so far. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Miney, please amend your testimony. Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked totally like normal. Press. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance? Like, yeah, nothing was like weird. But she was wearing a purple robe. Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on? No. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible. I already pressed on that. I know there'd be something here I can use, but where? She really put a lot of thought into this slide, didn't she? We can't rush this. Did it one step at a time. She's bound to slip up somewhere. Okay, but I pushed everywhere. Oh my god! Okay, maybe I need to present evidence. We will see. All the shit we have. Like, oh, I'm in a room, like, really suddenly. I have nothing that contradicts suddenness, swiftness. I was like, oh my god, totally my sister. Makes sense. The picture shows your sister. I wasn't scared at all. I'm like, yeah, her costume. This stood out to me. Okay, looks like totally normal. Okay, but she was literally wearing this, which is fucking bizarre. Especially because she was a nurse. That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well constructed, but that's all. Oh my god, I'm stealing Mia's words. Love it. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Miney, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance. Like, yeah, and? But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. Yeah, like, no offense. This is a picture of the fucking sister you met? I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. Covered in blood, spirit medium gowns, and a fucking gun. The blood spray. Miss Miney, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Ooh, I like her matching yellow shoes with her, like, yellow shirt, cardigan, blouse, whatever women wear at the top. I don't know. Order. Miss Miney, what is the meaning of this? Miss Miney? I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. Eep. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Whatever. That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on stand, though. Oh boy, and every fucking trial, like, the witnesses, like, start losing their mind. First of all, calm yourself, witness. Quit eating your fucking beret. Like, I'm sorry, I, like, didn't mean to snap. Now, hurry up. Hurry up with the testimony. If you please. Ugh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's gonna be. Ooh, part 2. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like... Whoa, my mic just fell. Purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. And that's it. That's where it ends. Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood. You think? Like, thanks, Gramps. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? No, I'm not. Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. And that I will. Like, the setting was, like, kind of dark, you know. It was the middle of the day, and it wasn't dark at all. I don't really have any way to prove that, do I? No, I need to quit clicking on that fucking map of the channeling chamber. This is taken at the murder room. Murder room. I was hoping I had somehow had something to prove that it's like light out. But the court thingy, that's an autopsy report. Do I have anything saying what time the murder happened? Yes. The autopsy report actually says when the body died, right? No, it doesn't have a time on it. Well, where's the dead body? Where's Dr. Betty by? Dr. Deddy by? He's over here. None of these say the time that they happened. Okay, so I guess we just have to accept that it was... I can press. If not having evidence. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room. Don't push your subjective opinion. I mean, look. I get it. Bright is subjective. It's not as clearly defined as maybe you would like. But I mean, in the middle of daylight and in pitch black darkness where you can't see anything, like, whatever. Okay, I won't push my opinions onto this court. Like, that's right. Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Miney's? You are such a hopeless cause. Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man. Like, okay. Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. No, we have work to do, Phoenix. So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. I mean, it kind of shows up on the costume. So, no offense. Yeah, the blood does not blend in. You didn't see the blood? Like, yeah. But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well. That's, are you gonna tell me the next... Oh, are you gonna tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either? I, like, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, like, her face. Continue. I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Miney, like at the time? Well, she was, like, totally flipped out because she just shot Mr. Gray. But I think, like, she knew. Like, she, like, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan. Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you? Like, yeah. Yeah. And then, like, I took my sister to challenge chamber press. Was your sister calm by that time? Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better. Made me feel better. I fucking hate that bitch. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better. She says with her whip at the ready. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? May I ask you one more thing, Miss Miney? Like, sure. Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place? Something out of place? Huh. Like, when do you mean? When you were going to the crime scene. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course. Oh. Like, no, nothing strange. She answered rather quickly. Now what? Press harder, buddy. You know how it goes. Think harder. I know you can remember something. I, like, totally can't. That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? I wouldn't have brought it up if I didn't. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Miney, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony. Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber. Let me think. It goes side room, winding way, that one room, and then channeling chamber. What would have been... Wasn't Pearl... Pearl should have been in the winding way, putting that fucking broken urn together. You wouldn't notice a little girl putting together a fucking... her fucking grandma's ashes, or her great-grandma. I don't know how old the original lady is. So... do I present the ashes, or do I present... I'm going to present Pearl? No, because evidence is better. Let's present ashes. Please don't yell at me, Judge. I'm sorry. If you wanted Pearl, I gave you ashes. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn. Like, urn? There are cracks. Do you see them? So, like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn out old... First of all, be respectful. Very important spirit in there. Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I? But Pearl was fucking with the urn. It looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could not have seen this person. Oh, now I gotta present Pearl. So I guess I did do it in the right order because I'm a fucking brilliance. Present. I would like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Faye's daughter, Pearl Faye. Don't ask to see her right now. Right now she's not herself. No. She's not herself right now. Yes, and how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh boy. Wait, she broke the urn? Yup, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together, while sitting right in the middle of the winding way. What? Her, like, yellow outfit is so cute. Miss Miney. It's like orange from the front, but when they give us that back view, it always looks so yellow. Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Miney. You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say. The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness. So, Miss Miney, tell us the truth. About what? About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. Oh, boy. Oh, she's doing her heart attack arm. I think we're onto something. The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Can I really believe her? Was she really, like, sleeping in the side room? No, there's no fucking way. Because she was fucking murdering from within a basket. Your lies end here. What do you... I, like, lost her voice, my bad. The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? In her testimony just now. Because she said that she went down winding way. Well, she said she went to the room, which requires her to go down winding way. And she said that there was nothing weird there, but there was a child gluing together an urn. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Miney, you made the following statement. And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know? It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police. So, like, what does that, like, have to do with anything? It's very simple. Miss Miney, how did you know that fact? How? I can see that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Miney, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Uh-oh, this is terrible. But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Miney, please answer the question. Oh, great. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it on the table, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? Okay. You might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Oh, in the box! Now's your chance, Phoenix. Yeah. The only person who could have killed So now is the time to prove it. Look at my full health bar. What a fucking legend. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? She was in the channeling chamber. This is gonna make the fucking court hubbub through the fucking roof. They're not gonna fucking believe it. It's crazy. It's bold. But she was in the channeling chamber, and I'll tell you where. Miss Miney was right here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber. Isn't that the crime scene? That's right. Miss Miney was at the scene of the crime. Miss Miney was the crime. Well, her and Morgan, but I mean, she pulled the trigger. Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that. Only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple. Miss Eenie Miney was hiding at the scene of the crime. I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding? You were back here in a box. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Ah. Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball. Now, Miss Miney, one so young as you shouldn't be saying slimeball, I guess. Shut it, Gramps, as if you know exactly how old I am. I'm sorry. Looks like the pipe's about to burst. I guess I should help it along. Oh, look at her now. Oh, man. She's a baddie now. She switched to the other side. She a baddie like her sister. The witness was hiding behind a full screen. With the help of this, I have to present evidence. The box with the 8-inch off the ground bullet hole. 8-inch? No, nope. Not gonna comment. Miss Miney, how were you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. That tiny little box, no person could fit in that. No, Miss Eenie, hate to break it to ya. You're skinny. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Nope, it was not at the time. I specifically remember And I don't know if I can prove it, but I remember. Trust my memory, ma'am. I submit my memory as evidence. Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. Where's her voice? Now that she's not like, yeah, I don't know what to do with her voice. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright? Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the... Yes, I can, because the holes... So even if she wasn't in it, clearly it was in the room, because it's got that 8-inch off-the-ground hole. If it was an 8-inch... Stop. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Now, I'm assuming presenting the box is, like, too obvious. Like, the box proves that it wasn't there. Like, no, it doesn't inherently. But the fact that it has a hole that matches this folding screen's hole. Hole. This game and its holes. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. What on earth? Ooh! I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole. About 8 inches off the ground. A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height. That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen and then into the box. Oh! It could have gone through the box into the screen. I don't know. Let's watch it play out. Yeah. How would she aim from inside of a box? That's crazy. I'm foolish. Miss Miney, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance. Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray. Isn't her shirt way more yellow in that behind shot than it is actually? Order, so you're saying objection. Then Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Miney? That is exactly... Ooh, she a baddie! Like her sister, she pulled it off. That is exactly what I am saying. Miss Eenie Miney, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Faye. To masquerade as Maya Faye? She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the scene of the crime, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime, is not possible for one person to do that all by herself. Correct. Little Miss Morgan, in her old wrinkly bitch face. Sorry, rude. She's beautiful, actually, so I don't... Fuck me, right? It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Yow. Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Okay, wait. Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Huff, huff. Miss Miney, you had an accomplice. Oh boy, it already brought it up. The profile of Little Miss Morgan Faye. Whoa, I almost gave her like a this person voice. This person, I don't know her voice. If it wasn't someone from Curane Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Faye household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Faye. Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say for this, Miss Miney? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands. with a gun, but close, yeah. Do you deny it? She's chewing that hat. Oh no, she's gonna snap. She's gonna yell at me. She's gonna say a slur. Enie's gonna say a slur, everybody. Ah! I'm not gonna scream. I'm really not. I think this is what really happened. We're gonna recall. We're gonna fucking build the events. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently toward the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Faye with a strong sleeping agent. How'd she get that into Maya's system? Don't worry about it. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Oh my god, look at her. Next, she hid my client. Oh my god, I don't like that. Inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Boom, boom. Oh god, he's back. The scum has grown back. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low on the ground. Oh, shit. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and blam blam. Yeah, you heard. My baby shot me down. After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. And then Lotta with her picture. Lotta, at a time like this, bleh. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume. My phone's going off. Oh my god, it's like really going off. Miss Miney, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. Cleek. And pretended to be Maya Faye. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Faye chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more I knew that was suspicious as fuck. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind the murder. Come on, girl. She's gonna snap and I'm so fucking ready. Ha! Who is that laughing at a time like this? Heck. Oh, you simple-minded fools! I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? Yeah, wait up, we're in the process. Sorry, hate to make you wait. We're fucking metamorphizing. Morphosing? I don't know. What is it this time? Miss Von Karma? Surely. Of course it was me. Laughing, not that did the murder. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? I stuttered there. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Whoa, that word came straight out of my nose. Your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is what? If this victim is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Miney want to kill Dr. Gray? Her sister! What is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. A motive? I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? This newspaper clipping. Boop boop. Ha. Just as I thought, you bore me with your... Oh, did I give the wrong one? Should I have given her sister's profile? Fuck! Just great. Not even she's calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Oh, maybe I didn't fuck it up. Yeah, I do. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself. Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing? What do you mean by that? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, like, going to explain, so, like, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, like, wanted revenge, then, like, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, like, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, like, Dr. Gray. It was, like, a total coincidence he asked me about it, you know? She's back to her airhead persona. However, you said... Ooh! Pathetic Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. I hate this. Give me a second. I'll support it. The end. Fuck you. I'm gonna end you. I hate her. I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has... He is so quick to be like, oh, you know what? She's got a point. Let's close this out. I gotta go. I gotta get going. Like, but the minute I make a great point, he's like, I believe there's more to hear. I think we need to keep our ears to the ground and keep listening. The revenge plan is overly complicated and she has no motive for it in the first place. Holy shit, this video is like 50 minutes. After we finish what he's saying here, I'll tie this up. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Faye to cooperate with this plan. Oh, but there is. Have you met Pearl? You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. Tisk tisk, so many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should learn your place. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Hee hee. See, like, it's just as I, like, told you. I hoped you liked your slice of humble pie. I don't know, I lost her voice. Very well, I now conclude the... Ooh, no, I'm not done. Okay, well, let's see what happens. Hold it. Who is it? Oh my god, don't be Mia. Please don't be Mia. Thank you. Oh god, it was Mia! Don't call it... 1, you're dead. 2, you're supposed to be 8. Don't do this. Your Honor, please allow the defense 1 more minute. Alright. You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix. Mia. Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. It makes perfect sense to me. But maybe it's because I'm nonsensical at my, like, core. But you know, regardless, that girl trained for this crime. Really? Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason, period. Spiritual philosophy major Mia over here, back from the afterlife to spread the truth. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion. Oh boy, I have no fucking clue about that. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason? Can I? Can I really do this? I have to. I have to. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what. That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. It's only been me this whole time. I will show you and substantiate the fact that Miss Miney had a motive. Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended, after all. I don't like that, but when she does the face with the white and it's very scary to me. I don't like it. Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ooh, don't do that face. Stop whipping. Everything is terrible. This courtroom is cursed. Avon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock your hubris, ma'am. Your hubris. Twice now. I'm going to take you out because of your hubris. Okay. I will knock you down, Mr. Fangs Wright. I'm sure you will. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way. Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. Well, we're going to take a 5-minute recess. We'll continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Hey, wait a sec. Why is it like skipping some lines? I think I'm pressing buttons. To be continued. So we're going to end the video here. It's going to ask me to save. Let me do my save real quick. Save. Oh, it's automatically saving. Also this. Save my progress. Thank you. Oh. Alright, so, thanks for watching. Sorry if I was spacey. We went over that. Tune in next time to see what the fuck happens. This trial between, like, the trial, the investigation, the recess, it's taking forever. But it's a joy. It's a blast. I'm having fun. Okay. Thanks for watching. Bye.